everyone. Good afternoon. Tim Eade here, Faith Factor TV. It's Memorial Day 2018. I hope that your time is being spent right now relaxing, not working too hard, with family, with friends, possibly even barbecuing, boating, doing some beautiful activity that is enjoying the freedoms of this land. And even though we holiday and we have a great time, I also want to take the most important minute ever to acknowledge those men, those women, those many, many people who maybe they didn't start off to give that kind of sacrifice. They wanted to give to our country, and they took to heart the words of John F. Kennedy Jr. when he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." And they took that invitation to heart, and they got involved with the United States military and spent time in a land, could be here, could be far away, and they gave the ultimate sacrifice. And it's in memoriam on Memorial Day that I, as a first generation American in the United States of America, which I consider to be the greatest country in the world, and there's lots of other great countries, believe me, many. But I'm so fortunate, and I count my blessings and thank God every day that I'm in this country. And freedom is not free. It has a price. It had a price, and it will always have a price. The freedoms that we enjoy in our Constitution, which was written by our forefathers and defended by so many men and women, many of whom are still alive, many of whom lived to be in old age, but many of whom passed in the service to this country. I thank you. And I know that you all thank all these men and women too. Some of them so young. I can't say enough thanks of gratitude. Thank you to all of you for what you've done so that we can have the life that we have today and our generations to come. I also want to take a minute to remind you of something called decision. There's many decisions, and we talk about decisions all the time, but I was just speaking with somebody a little while ago about how surprised people are when crazy, interesting, some people call it bad. I don't even put a label on it, but when I call it interesting, if you want to put a label on it, when interesting and unique experiences happen, people get so surprised. They've been just tiptoeing around saying, man, I just hope nothing crazy happens to me and then everything will be all right. You know what? I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Become better every day. Every one of us, in order to have the best life possible, has to be and to do, and therefore to have more. Starts with the be part. We have to be more. And part of becoming more is being stronger from the inside out. And I'll share with you a great analogy. I was involved in competitive bodybuilding from the time I was 19 years old. So what was that, about 3 years ago? Ha, gotcha. It was a while ago. It was a really long time ago. It was decades ago. But one of the things that helped me to build muscle, to build mass, I gained 75 pounds my first 2 years. And I did it with something called resistance training. What does resistance training mean? Resistance training is pushing against something and it offers you resistance. And when you get used to that resistance, in order to increase the strength and the core and even the size of the muscles, we must increase the resistance. In this case, the weight. So when we get more weights put upon us, more resistance to what we're doing, it tells us we're on the right path because it's strengthening us. And so many of us have gone around and it's two sides of the same coin. It's not two different things. We're feeling like this resistance, these weights on us, against us, behind us, on top of us, are weakening us. No. These weights are strengthening us. without increasing the resistance, we would not get stronger. Without a stronger force opposing us, we wouldn't be called upon to develop more strength. So here's my invitation to you on this Memorial Day 2018. Not just don't wish it were easier and wish you were better, but decide that no matter what happens, you will rise above it. And I have decided already, I promise you, that I will rise above whatever comes my way. Whatever that is. The only thing that I won't be able to rise above is when my last breath is here. And then I go where I go. I won't be here anymore. My spirit will go to another location. But everything else, decide in advance. If it's harder, I'm going to rise above it. If it's easier, I'm going to take this as a gimme. But I know they're all not going to be like that. And when it gets hard next time, and when it gets extremely hard, don't be surprised. Say, hey, this is that time that Tim was talking about. But you know what? I already decided in advance, easy, hard, I got this. I'm over it, above it, beyond it, onward, upward, forward. It's the only way. If we are not progressing as human beings, we're not living. And if we're not laughing, we definitely ain't living. So keep laughing, keep living, and most importantly, keep your faith. Because the opposite of faith truly is fear. And if you've been living in fear, there's no way to live. I've done it. I'm not giving you some rah-rah speech. I've done it! And I finally got to the point where I said I reject it. And the only way is faith. Taking steps and not knowing what's around all the other corners, but having the faith to know that the steps will appear. The bridge will appear. The people with the right hearts and the right minds and the right energies will appear. I hope I'm one of those people for you, because many of you, so many of you, are for me. I do need to run right now. I've got some places to go. I wanted to take a minute out to tell you to enjoy this Memorial Day. I know so many of you have shared the importance and the significance of it, and I appreciate that. Also enjoy the time that you spent doing whatever you're doing. Thank you for joining me here for a couple of minutes today. Hey, feel free to like, share, comment. I really always welcome all of it. There's so much more to come that I couldn't even begin to fit all of it back there. It's limitless what's coming. I got a really exciting video coming for you next. Really exciting. Stay tuned. Tim Eade here, Faith Factor TV. Oh, you were waiting for this too. Living on the edge. Because if I'm not living on the edge, I'm taking up way too much space. That goes for you too. See ya. Thank you.